This is silver. For thousands of years, humans have mined it, traded with it, fought over it, and built entire economies around it. Yet, it's literally just a gray metal. So why does everyone want it? Since the dawn of civilization, humans have been obsessed with silver. What's going on here? Why has this dull-looking metal played such a massive role in history? Because silver isn't just metal, it's money. But that doesn't make sense, right? It's not rare like diamonds, it's not flashy like gold. So why silver? To understand that, we need to understand what makes something valuable. For something to work as money, it needs a few key qualities. First rule, it must be scarce. Imagine an ancient king talking to his chief miner. "Your Majesty, I searched the mines for years. This is all the silver we found." The king replies, "That's it? I need tons of silver." But the miner explains, "Silver forms deep in the earth over millions of years." Second rule, durability. Silver doesn't rot, it doesn't decay. Around 3000 BC, ancient civilizations in the Near East discovered silver alongside gold. In Mesopotamia, Egypt, and early Greece, silver was used to price goods, pay workers, and settle debts. Gold was for kings, silver was for commerce. In fact, for most of human history, silver was used far more often than gold in daily transactions. Then came the Greeks and Romans who took it to another level. The Greeks minted beautiful silver coins like the Athenian drachma, which became a trusted currency across the ancient world. Later, the Romans took it even further. Their silver coin, the denarius, became the backbone of the Roman economy. Soldiers were paid in silver. Taxes were collected in silver. Trade across the vast empire was settled in silver. Silver wasn't a luxury, it was life. But here's where things get interesting. Empires need money. Wars need money. And eventually, Rome faced a problem. They started running out of silver. Imagine a nervous Roman official telling the emperor, "Sir, we're running out of silver." Fast forward through the centuries to the Middle Ages. Silver became even more important. Europe ran on silver. Stories of unimaginable amounts of silver in a place they called the New World, mountains of it. Their response? Send every ship we have. When the Spanish conquistadors reached the Americas, they didn't just find gold. They found silver, a lot of silver. The Potosi mine in modern-day Bolivia became the largest silver mine in history. At its peak, it was producing over half the world's silver supply. Spanish silver coins, known as pieces of 8, became the world's first global currency. They were used in Europe, the Americas, China, and beyond. For the first time, silver connected the entire world in a single economic web. But there was a problem. It was too much of a good thing. Spain flooded Europe with so much silver that it caused massive continent-wide inflation, known as the price revolution. The value of silver plummeted, and the economies that relied on it were thrown into chaos. Once again, it wasn't the metal that was the problem. It was the sudden, overwhelming supply that people couldn't handle. Let's jump to the 1800s. Silver was still money. The United States operated on a bimetallic standard, meaning both gold and silver were official money. But governments and the powerful banking interests behind them faced a choice. Gold was the money of banks and international finance. Silver was the money of the common person. It was more abundant, easier to use for small transactions, and more democratic. And governments didn't like that. In the late 1800s, a movement began to quietly push silver out of the monetary system. This culminated in what became known in the United States as the Crime of 1873, when the government officially demonetized silver. One by one, countries around the world followed suit. Gold became king, but silver never disappeared. It simply changed roles. In the 20th century, silver became an industrial powerhouse. It's in our electronics, our medicine, our photography, and our solar panels. Silver is one of the most conductive and reflective metals on the planet, making it essential for modern technology. And unlike gold, which is mostly hoarded in vaults, silver is consumed. Today, that ratio is over 80 to 1. That's not normal. That's a massive distortion. It suggests that silver isn't just cheap. It's historically profoundly undervalued. Gold protects wealth, but silver has the potential to transfer it. Throughout history, during times when monetary systems break down, the value of silver doesn't just rise. It explodes. It happened in the late Roman Empire. It happened during other currency collapses. Silver isn't just a metal. It's a barometer for economic stability, and its history is a pattern that repeats itself. One man said it best over a century ago. Gold is money. Silver is money. Everything else is credit. And history has never, ever proven him wrong. Thanks for watching. If you found this interesting, don't forget to like and subscribe for more deep dives into how our world really works.